Welcome to Turboride USA. In the cold metallic glow of the exhibition hall, something extraordinary stands at the center of attention. Not just a motorcycle, but a vision, a declaration, a glimpse of the future carved out of steel and soul. This is the Hyosung X-Fury 9000, a futuristic cruiser that doesn't simply exist to be admired, it exists to be felt. From the very first glance, it radiates presence, that bold, muscular stance that tells you this machine was not built for the timid. It's not just standing still, it's waiting, like a beast restrained, holding back its growl until the perfect moment. The front profile dominates your view, wide, grounded, and sculpted with aggression. The fat front tire sits beneath thick, powerful forks that gleam under the exhibition lights, and the open LED headlamps burn in an intense red hue that feels almost alive, like the eyes of a creature awakened after centuries of silence. The tricolor palette, red, white, and blue, is not just paint on metal, it's emotion layered over engineering. The red embodies raw power, a streak of fury running through its veins. The white represents the purity of Hyosung's design philosophy, clean, minimal, but purposeful. The blue carries a sense of calm precision, the mark of advanced craftsmanship. Together, these shades tell a story: aggression under control, beauty with intent, chaos shaped into order. The massive chrome exhaust pipes stretch along the sides like polished cannons, thick and unapologetic. When the lights hit them, they don't just reflect, they ignite, scattering flashes of molten silver across the floor. You can almost hear the low, metallic heartbeat beneath the polished skin of the X-Fury 9000, a sound that promises thunder before the storm even begins. As you walk around it, every curve feels deliberate, every edge sculpted with intent. The bodywork is not designed merely for aesthetics, it's aerodynamic poetry, balancing brute muscle with elegant flow. The seat dips low into the frame, inviting the rider to become one with the machine, to merge human instinct with mechanical precision. The handlebars stretch forward, bold and wide, demanding authority from whoever dares to take control. The rear mirrors sit like the wings of a falcon, sharp, compact, and ready for flight. Everything about this bike feels alive, like it's breathing under the chrome, waiting to break free. The Hyosung X-Fury 9000 is a cruiser, yes, but not of the past. It doesn't belong to the era of slow rumbling nostalgia. It belongs to the era of evolution, where design meets intelligence. The LED lighting system feels like it's been borrowed from a spaceship, with layered light rings that pulse gently when idle, mimicking the heartbeat of a living organism. The red glow at the front isn't just illumination, it's intimidation. It tells you that this bike doesn't hide in the shadows, it creates them. Even when silent, it commands attention. In an exhibition full of machines, this one doesn't compete. It simply owns the space. Move closer, and you start to notice the detailing, micro-textured panels that reflect light differently depending on the angle, creating a visual rhythm that dances between matte and shine. The engine casing looks like armor, sculpted from titanium dreams. The fuel tank bulges with a proud curve, its contour perfectly aligned with the rider's stance. And then there's the chrome, not flashy, not excessive, just the right amount to remind you that luxury and performance can coexist. The X-Fury doesn't scream for attention, it knows it already has it. Imagine it outside the hall, under real sunlight. The red-white-blue body would shimmer like a living flame, and when the ignition switch flips, the deep growl from those twin chrome pipes would echo across streets like the voice of a sleeping giant finally awakening. The kind of sound that makes people turn their heads before they even see what's coming. That's not noise, that's authority, the language of dominance. The Hyosung engineers have tuned this machine not just to move, but to express emotion through motion. The engine response is crisp, sharp, and immediate, blending futuristic electric assist with a muscular combustion heart. It's the best of both worlds, the purity of power and the precision of technology. The frame itself is a marvel, lightweight carbon-infused alloy that provides rigidity without compromise. Every bolt, every weld line, every joint looks crafted with obsessive perfection. The suspension is adaptive, smart enough to sense terrain changes and adjust in milliseconds, giving you a ride that feels intuitive, almost telepathic. On long rides, it flows like silk on the highway. On sharp turns, it grips like a cat on glass. You don't just steer this machine, you communicate with it. And in that conversation between man and machine, the line between control and surrender starts to blur. Inside the exhibition, people walk around it, whispering, admiring, taking photos, but no one really wants to touch it. It's one of those creations that look sacred, like something out of reach. The reflective floor beneath it amplifies its silhouette, long, low, and lethal. The red LED glow casts a faint aura on the ground, as if it's standing in its own world. Every reflection, every shadow feels choreographed. This isn't a motorcycle display, it's a statement of philosophy, that design isn't about shape, it's about emotion. The dashboard is a blend of analog soul and digital brain. A floating holographic HUD rises subtly from the tank, projecting speed, torque, and navigation in real time. It's not just informative, it's immersive. The rider doesn't glance at the display speaks to the rider. It senses gestures, voice commands, even eye movement. The grips are pressure sensitive, monitoring stress levels and adjusting resistance for comfort. Every millimeter of this machine seems to whisper, "I know you." It learns, it adapts, it becomes an extension of whoever rides it. In design terms, the XFury 9000 pays homage to Hyosung's legacy of aggressive cruisers, but its evolution is dramatic. The design lines borrow the essence of classic Hyosung DNA but evolve it into something sleek, more forward-looking. The classic bulk remains, but it's more sculpted now, more athletic. The proportions are muscular but refined, like a bodybuilder with the posture of a samurai, strength under discipline. There's no unnecessary ornamentation, no clutter, no chaos, just precision engineering wrapped in artistic elegance. As the light changes in the hall, the bike seems to change too. Under cool white light, it looks mechanical and raw. Under warm light, it turns almost organic, the red and blue tones blending into a pulse of life. You start to realize, this isn't just a concept bike, it's a conversation between design and emotion, between the human desire for control and the machine's potential for freedom. The Hyosung X-Fury doesn't just carry you forward, it pushes your imagination further. Picture it at night, a lone stretch of road, the faint hum of power beneath you, the open LED lights blazing like the eyes of a dragon cutting through darkness. Every acceleration feels like tearing through silence. Every shift, a heartbeat. Every mile, a memory. It's not about reaching somewhere faster, it's about owning the journey. That's what this bike symbolizes. It's not about the destination. It's about dominance, of road, of design, of destiny. The chrome pipes glisten under the stars, the red hue of the LEDs glowing like embers. The white body lines reflect moonlight like a blade. The blue accents pulse softly, almost breathing. You glance at the mirrors, behind you, only streaks of light remain. In front of you, infinite road. And for that moment, you understand what Hyosung meant when they built this. It's not just a machine. It's a feeling. Back in the exhibition, the crowd keeps circling around, some trying to take a closer look, others just staring in awe. But no matter how many people stand around it, the XFury 9000 feels alone, like a creature from another world, misunderstood by those who only see its beauty but not its purpose. Its silence is heavy, electric, filled with the promise of movement. You can almost hear it whisper, the future isn't coming. It's already here. Every now and then, a designer or an engineer walks by, studying it closely, and you can see it in their eyes. Inspiration. This is not just a concept, it's a blueprint for what's next. The fusion of muscle and mind, of raw power and artificial intelligence. Hyosung didn't just make a cruiser, they made a vision that rides beyond today. If this motorcycle ever hits production, it wouldn't just change the game, it would rewrite it. A blend of mechanical artistry, human emotion, and futuristic technology, the Hyosung X-Fury 9000 stands as a symbol of what happens when imagination refuses to compromise. In a hall full of lights, this one doesn't just reflect light, it becomes it. Standing tall, proud, and silent, it waits, not for applause, but for ignition. Because that's when it truly comes alive. And when that happens, when those massive chrome pipes roar, when the red LEDs pierce the darkness, when the fat tires roll over the first stretch of asphalt, the world will finally understand. This isn't just a bike. This is the sound of evolution. The spirit of the future. The embodiment of every dream that ever had wheels. The Hyosung X-Fury 9000 doesn't just ride roads, it defines them. Please like and subscribe for more videos.